this is ArtBeat. I am your host. My name is Yos.
And I'm your host, Absini, and joining us today is the managing director of Galerie Francesca, who has been the driving force behind the gallery's success in the past 2 decades.
Yes.
Hi, Ma'am Susanne. Thank you for gracing us today at ArtBeat.
It's my pleasure to be here. Thank you for inviting me.
You're going to take us back to the spark that ignited Galerie Francesca's vision 2 decades ago and walk us through its formative exhibitions and reveal to us how the collective vision has evolved to the powerhouse it is today.
When Galerie Francesca first opened its doors here at Festival Mall in the old wing, we were just in a small space. My business partner invited me to join him and expand the space already. Since I'm from the South, it was the main goal and vision and mission of Galerie Francesca to bring fine art to the South. So we opened, we expanded, we constructed muna, and then syempre, we carried the artists that was being carried by my business partner. One of them was Jovenal Sanso, of course. And then it was also the objective of Galerie Francesca to discover more artists because there was hardly any gallery at that time here in the South.
Anong year yan, ma'am?
2005.
Oh, wow. Correct me if I'm wrong. Nakita ko nga yung photo na parang very small talaga. No? Parang Changi nga yung
Yes,
hilera doon. No?
yes, Changi area ng
stores.
Festival Mall. So that's where we were. But doon pa lang, we made an impact na doon sa space. Kasi we always came up with good shows. And then, syempre nung una, we were just a regular gallery. Display kung ano. But then, as we went on, yun nga, we were discovering new artists. And in the process, we came across Migs Villanueva, whom we launched into the art scene. True to the kung ano yung naumpisahan ni Migs Villanueva, one-man shows. Sold out na before we even open it. So that's how the reluctant Migs Villanueva started.
With that in mind, Ma'am Susanne, like with exhibitions and artists that launched their solo exhibitions with Galerie Francesca, what would you say were some pivotal moments of the gallery throughout the 2 decades? Like, what highlights would you like to tell us? Like the growth, the evolution of Galerie Francesca, new branches maybe?
The second branch in Mega Mall was established 5 years after. So we opened Galerie Francesca Mega Mall through the help of a very good friend and collector. So our opening date was 10-10-10, October 10, 2010.
Wow!
Yes.
Okay.
So para madaling tandaan and then magkaroon ng importance like usually yung mga shows ng mga artists is on their birth month. Para
I still remember
important din for the
show you launched at Mega Mall.
The first show we launched in Mega Mall, it was a group show, of course. It was showcasing the best of what we had na. And then Mega Mall was also important in one way because in 2012, parang sabay sunod-sunod na we launched Jeff Cablog, his first solo exhibition at the art space in SM Mega Mall because we were already a tenant in Mega Mall. And then, in the same year, that was also the year that we relaunched Ruel Obemio because Ruel Obemio has been in the art scene for quite some time already. But he was connected with another gallery and when he agreed to be represented by Galerie Francesca, we had this relaunching show with 50 12 by 12 artworks, which was then only 20,000 pesos.
Very mura dati yung mga Obemios.
Oh, yeah.
Now cost a fortune.
Yep. And
There you see like how the gallery has helped artists like Ruel become known in the art scene.
well, that's part of our mission, making the artists known, not only locally but globally also. Because during that time as well, until I think mga 2015, we started joining art fairs. Affordable art fair in Hong Kong, affordable art fair in Singapore. And then syempre, during those art fairs, we strategize. Like, ang small lang nung booth sa art fair. But why did I place a big Jeff Cablog in the middle piece in the art fair? And people notice us kasi kami lang yung may malaking imposing ano. So, nakakatuwa naman kasi the next year that we were there, people were looking for us already. Like, they were looking for Migs Villanueva pieces already, Jeff Cablog pieces din.
We want to know, like, what has Galerie Francesca contributed to the development of new artists today and, like, in the local art scene in general?
As a gallery, we are on the constant lookout for artists. Well, a roster of our own artists that hindi naman talaga exclusive to us, but we're the ones who regularly exhibit them and give them one-man shows, include them in group shows as well. So we're always on the constant lookout for young artists. Well, ang nangyayari ngayon, not only young, but fast forward to now, like our show at Podium recently, these are second one-man show pa lang, or like also launching Julie Hill, who's 65 already. Tet also.
So we can call them emerging talents rather than young artists.
Well, yes. But one thing that we look for is how passionate is the artist about their art.
It's all about the passion naman. Kaya naman, when we launch also the art drop, okay, mga namili din, mga namili ng winner. So, from that campaign, ang dami din natin na discover the new artists.
Yes, yes. Kasi passion is very important eh. Medyo may edad na tong mga artist na to. Bakit ngayon lang? Well, they've basically been painting all their lives, or na-rediscover nila that their passion pala for painting is there. So, we want to show that to new collectors, or not only new collectors, to the collectors, the viewers, to the general public as well, that there is art, and these people, young and old, kahit ngayon lang nag-umpisa, have stories to tell through their art.
I've noticed from your answers, once again, that Galerie Francesca is very artist-centered, I would say. So with that in mind, like, what is Galerie Francesca's next step, like its next vision to helping artists locally and internationally to become well-known?
We want to be a space that hosts exhibitions.
That's why we have Art Lounge Manila.
Oo, that's why we established Art Lounge Manila. Parang by accident, but hindi rin naman by accident because we were invited by Podium then in 2019, if I'm not mistaken, to do a pop-up gallery. So, our status is still pop-up pa rin until now. But we've been there for 6 years, and we're going into our 7th year already with Podium.
We're continuing to becoming one of the reasons why a lot of people are coming into a certain place, and I think that's the magic of having a big space like Art Lounge will attract people and see that space is important in art, I think.
Yes, and space that is open and not intimidating. That's why we don't have doors in Podium. Telling the story of the artist and presenting to not only to collectors, the general public as well, that they too can enjoy good art, fine art. That's why we're mall-based, to expose talaga to a greater number of people, whether they buy or not, of the art that we have. I believe the artists that we have are, number one, very talented. They have stories to tell. That's the most important thing for me din eh. Yung passion nila, and then their desire to tell their stories through their artworks.
If you were to describe Galerie Francesca in one word, what would it say?
I'll say passionate.
And with that in mind, I really like your beautiful bitty patch right there. So those who do not know, Galerie Francesca has expanded its reach to merchandise as well. So we have an online shop. We call it Galerie Francesca Emporium. So do visit us at www.gfemporium.com.
Let me just go back then to Art Lounge Manila. Art Lounge Manila is a branch of Galerie Francesca, but it has a different concept. It's more of an exhibition space. So unlike the Galerie Francesca brand, where it's more of a traditional gallery, we just display paintings. But we do have exhibitions here also. But Art Lounge Manila is a more active space to host not only contemporary, but we've been into collaborations also. We've learned in the 20 years that we've been in existence that art is not limited to paintings and sculptures. But like when we had that Plantitos, we had live plants at the gallery. The gallery was turned into a garden short of a jungle. And I learned that, oh my gosh, plants can be so expensive, mas mahal pa sa actual artworks. And it takes then passion, just like any collector, na you'll buy a plant and take care of it. And it costs millions then. It's another form of art. So we collaborated with a nursery. And then, yun nga, the artists, I brought them. Nag-field trip kami to the different nurseries nung partner na nursery at that time para they can be one with the plants then. And then, express them in their canvases. Which was very nice to see. Yun nga, me as a gallerist, I always enjoy looking at, ito na yung kinonceptualize natin na it's coming to pass na it's now on the walls of the gallery.
And recently, Ma'am Susanne, we had like a new art form again, it's emerging right now. Digital?
Digital. Kay Isaiah Kaknyo.
So it's in Art Lounge Manila that you
Yes, and new media art. That's what he calls it.
media art.
It's digital, but it's a new media art.
So would you say that Art Lounge Manila also caters to different art forms, emerging art forms?
Yes. But we have to, kasi we have to flow with the times.
That's right.
Gaya ngayon, why are we doing this? Why are we on social media? Because we have to be in social media. Samantalang noon, when we started, wala namang social media eh.
Talking about social media, what's your thought naman? Napanood ko kasi earlier sa isang podcast din na ang mga new buyers ngayon mas mataas ang increase ng mga millennials and Gen Z compared to before. Time na ino-open pa lang si Galerie Francesca.
When we opened Galerie Francesca, well, we are into visual art. So, kailangan makita. Part of that nakikita yung artwork is you get a feel of the actual artwork. That's why we need the physical galleries. But with the onset of social media na ang dali ring magbenta sa social media, you just show them your the artworks and then you can sell them na. And then it reaches a bigger crowd, bigger audience, which is good. Ganun na talaga yung ng panahon, which I have to adjust to and learn also. Kasi it's not to me, but kayong mga millennials, parang it's like you're breathing air when you do technology. But yes, we have to go with that flow, ride that wave of social media. It is very important, and that's why you're there.
I mean, Galerie Francesca is now launching a lot of campaigns for social media, right?
That's
For
right.
us,
We have also art drop.
We have a lot of series, you have staff pics and everything to have engagements with people online.
Before we end this episode of ArtBeat, for our next episode we have
one of the Philippines' most sought after artists today, so stay tuned.
and thank you so much again, Ma'am.
Okay, thank you too.
Don't forget to follow us on Facebook and Instagram. It's at Art Lounge Manila and at Galerie Francesca Group.
And also on YouTube, Galerie Francesca
Subscribe.
and Art Lounge Manila.
Subscribe!
Bye.